Sunny Hostin walked into that debate ready to take Zohran Mamdani down. She came out swinging, sharp, confident, and certain she had the winning argument. But then it happened. Zohran waited for just the right moment, and with one calm but powerful response, he flipped the entire conversation upside down. The audience froze. Sunny's face said it all, and for the first time, she had no words. What he said left her absolutely speechless. Sunny Hostin has long been a force to be reckoned with in the world of televised debate. As a co-host on The View and a former federal prosecutor, she's built a reputation for her razor-sharp intellect, commanding presence, and unapologetic delivery. Whether she's tackling hot-button political issues, dissecting social justice topics, or engaging in fiery exchanges with guests, Sunny rarely backs down. Her confidence is her armor, her quick wit her weapon, and her ability to dominate tough conversations has made her a standout figure in media. Audiences tune in to see her hold her own, expecting her to leave opponents scrambling for a response. But when she faced off against New York Assemblyman Zohran Mamdani, a rising political figure known for his progressive activism and measured demeanor, the encounter took a turn that left viewers, and Sunny herself, stunned. The stage was set for what seemed like a routine debate on a high-profile talk show. The topic was one of those divisive issues that dominate headlines, likely a matter of policy or social justice, where both participants had strong, opposing views. Sunny, as always, came prepared to assert her perspective with the kind of passion and conviction that has made her a household name. From the moment the segment began, the cameras captured her leaning forward in her chair, her eyes locked on Zohran, her voice steady and authoritative. Her arguments were delivered with the precision of a seasoned lawyer, each point punctuated with her trademark intensity. To the audience, it looked like a familiar scene, one where Sunny would walk away as the clear victor, her opponent left struggling to keep up. Zohran Mamdani, however, was not your typical debate opponent. A New York State Assemblyman representing Queens, Mamdani has earned a reputation as a thoughtful and principled voice in progressive politics. Born to South Asian immigrant parents and deeply rooted in his community, he's known for his ability to break down complex issues with clarity and conviction. As a thoughtful and principled voice in progressive politics. Born to South Asian immigrant parents and deeply rooted in his community, he's known for his ability to break down complex issues with clarity and conviction. Unlike many who might match Sunny's energy with equally loud or aggressive tactics, Zohran took a different approach. As Sunny pressed her points, aiming to put him on the defensive, he didn't rush to interrupt or counter with bombast. Instead, he sat calmly, listening intently, his expression composed but attentive. To some, it might have seemed like he was being outmaneuvered, cornered by Sunny's relentless arguments. The audience, the moderators, and even Sunny herself likely expected him to falter under the pressure. But then came the moment that changed everything. Just as the room seemed to tilt in Sunny's favor, Zohran leaned forward slightly, his demeanor still calm but now charged with a quiet intensity. He didn't raise his voice or resort to theatrics. Instead, he delivered a response so precise, so incisive, that it cut through the noise like a blade. His words were not loud or overly emotional, they were measured, grounded in facts, and delivered with an unshakable clarity that left no room for rebuttal. While the exact content of his statement remains a topic of speculation, as specific details of the exchange are not provided here, it was the kind of response that didn't just counter Sunny's argument, it reframed the entire conversation. It was a mic drop moment, understated yet devastating. The impact was immediate. The crowd gasped, a collective intake of breath that rippled through the studio. Viewers watching at home found themselves hitting rewind, replaying the moment to catch every word, every nuance of Zohran's response. Social media platforms, particularly X, exploded with reactions within minutes. Clips of the exchange spread like wildfire, racking up thousands of views, retweets, and comments. "This is the first time I've seen Sunny Hostin at a loss for words," one user posted. Zohran didn't just win the debate, he owned the moment, wrote another. Memes and reaction videos flooded timelines, with some calling it a masterclass in staying cool under pressure. What made the moment so striking wasn't just Zohran's words, it was Sunny's reaction. Known for her quick comebacks and unshakable confidence, Sunny was, for once, rendered speechless. Her face told the story, her eyes widened slightly, her mouth parted as if searching for a response that never came. The cameras caught every second of it, the stunned pause, the flicker of realization that she had been outmaneuvered. For a woman who thrives on having the last word, this silence was deafening. It was a rare glimpse of vulnerability from someone who rarely shows it, and it amplified the power of Zohran's response. The aftermath of the exchange only intensified its impact. Pundits and commentators dissected the moment on air and online, with some praising Sunny for standing her ground against a formidable opponent, while others argued that Zohran's calm, calculated delivery had exposed a rare crack in her armor. Supporters of Sunny pointed to her passion and consistency, noting that even the sharpest debaters can have an off moment. But for many, the focus was on Zohran's ability to turn the tables with poise and precision. His response wasn't just a rebuttal, it was a statement of authority, a reminder that he could hold his own against one of the sharpest voices in media. The viral nature of the exchange sparked broader conversations about the art of debate itself. Some argued that Zohran's approach, listening carefully, choosing words deliberately, and avoiding the trap of emotional escalation, was a lesson in how to win an argument without raising your voice. Others saw it as a clash of styles, Sunny's fiery, confrontational energy versus Zohran's cool, intellectual precision. Regardless of where people stood, the moment became a cultural touchstone, referenced in think pieces, podcasts, and late-night talk show monologues.